Hello watch fans, birth year watches here, and this time for you we have a circa 1979 men's IWC quartz watch. Now, quite unusual to find one of these. IWC weren't making an awful lot of watches at this time. They only made about 100,000 a year, and when you think that Rolex today makes about 1 million a year, you're going to get some sort of comparison. Now, speaking of Rolex, it would have been the natural competitor to a Datejust. Bimetal. The Datejust was available as an oyster quartz. We don't have one of those, but it's about the same size. This IWC has a more squared off case, and because it is quartz and it used the latest Flatline movement, you can see just how much slimmer it is. So actually quite a nice thing to wear. Because the case is slightly squared off, it wears a little bit bigger than the dimensions suggest. You've got the original fish logo on the crown. The bezel does have a few marks, particularly down the bottom here, but we can't see anywhere through the gold, which probably tells us it was 18 karat gold. IWC don't tend to mess around with stuff. At this point in history, gold was extremely expensive, so by having just the bezel and possibly the crown made of gold, they've saved some money rather than a whole gold watch, but you've still got that luxury feel. Everything's quite nice about the watch. As I say, there's just this surface thing, so we don't polish watches here. Dial is excellent. Nice shade of goldy grey as well. It's silver in some lights and very pale gold in others. And everything's working beautifully. You can see more on this watch at birthyearwatches.com. We've put the link in the comments below. And if you miss it, please don't ask us to go and find another one, because this is the first one of this model I've ever seen. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. And if you like vintage watches, particularly ones that are a little bit different, please consider subscribing.